Hello, investors. Welcome to the channel where I use technical analysis to find possible swing trades. Before I get started, I'd like to make it clear I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I say is for informational, educational, and entertainment purposes. The technical indicators I use are not accurate 100% of the time because the fundamentals of a company and macroeconomic factors can drive share price changes differently than what we might expect based on technical indicators. My goal here is simply to bring these companies to your attention so you can decide for yourself whether or not they're good investments for you. So please, if you plan on investing, do your own due diligence before purchasing shares in any company or consult with a financial advisor. Today, we're taking a look at Agnico Eagle Mines Limited, ticker symbol AEP. This is a mid-cap mining company with a market cap of $25 billion. This company was founded 70 years ago and is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. They own mines in Canada, Australia, Finland, and Mexico, with exploration rights for more mines in Canada, Australia, Europe, Latin America, and the US. Taking a look at the annual chart here, you'll see a couple interesting things. First, you'll have this recent pullback that dips all the way down till it's just about touching the 200-day moving average here, which also nears an area of slight support. If you take a look back in the 5 and 10-year charts, you'll see there's some support there. It's not strong support, admittedly, but it's something, and it just so happens to meet up with the 200-day moving average, which that's an interesting setup, in my opinion. And if we scroll down, you have the RSI dipping into oversold. You have the stochastics. Both of them are well oversold. And it starts to turn bullish again. The volume chart shows significant red days. There's a couple of green days in there recently, but for the most part, you're looking at a couple of weeks of red selling days. You have this one giant red candlestick yesterday. That's certainly something to notice. And on the MACD, yet you have this trough formed, and it looks like it has bottomed out and is starting to turn north again. And as I like to do, we switch over to E-Trade. We can take a look at the company's fundamentals on a very, very large 1,000-foot view here. And what I see is interesting. The debt to equity ratio is above average for the industry at 67% greater than average. I'm sorry, it's greater than 67% of its peers, not 67% greater than that. So it is slightly above the average. But then we move on and we have PE ratio is below average, less than 63% of its peers. The gross margin is greater than 92% of others in the gold mining industry. And operating margin beats out 84% of its peers. And look down here, return on equity beats out 98% of its peers. And the growth rate beats out 97% of its peers. These are all outstanding metrics. And if you're interested in the dividends, which, I mean, really, who isn't? The dividend yield, 3.14% is excellent and well above the market average, and the payout ratio is only 30%. So these are promising metrics to look at. And a couple other things I'll mention that I pulled out in my research of this company is the 5-year annualized cash flow growth rate is 18.7%, with the revenue growth rate being slightly higher at 20.7%, while the 10-year dividend growth rate is only 7.2%. That's still solid, but the 5-year dividend growth rate is incredible at 31.3%. So this company has really gotten serious about paying its dividends. But mostly I'm looking at the setup here where we have this significant pullback, and it's approaching a level of support and the 200-day moving average. And in case I didn't mention it previously, you can see the 200-day moving average is now angling up. So hopefully that trend will be our friend in this case. But I'm interested to hear what you might think on AEM. Please let me know in the comment section below. If you got something out of this video, I'd really appreciate it if you'd hit the like button and subscribe to help out the channel. It really helps. If you like these brief overviews of possible swing trades, please do all the things that appease the YouTube algorithm, like, comment, subscribe, ring the notification bell, just to help out the YouTube algorithm and push me further in front of other people who might be interested. And of course, as always, if you see a flaw in my thinking here, I'm all ears. Please let me know. You can leave those comments below as well. I'd be happy to read them. Or if you'd like me to take a look at a particular company using these indicators, please mention that in the comments and I'll get to it as soon as I can. That's all for today. Thanks for watching and good luck with all your investments.